Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wanderers Who Love Amawaterways. Here we talk about the exciting updates and promotions that Amawaterways has to offer. They are a luxury river cruise vacation company based in Calabasas, California. Their focus areas for their sailings are Europe, the Far East, Egypt, Africa, and as recently as 2025, they added Colombia, the Ama Magdalena, and the Magdalena River to their cruise offerings. They have a lot of exciting things coming on board in 26 and 27. So tonight we're going to talk about the updates as we do each week. And we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the opportunities where you can create that vacation that you will remember for a lifetime. And you'll be able to tell your grandkids about and your great grandkids about. So sit back, relax, and we will get started on this week's updates. Guys, complimentary Europe nights. Let's go ahead and talk about how you can get extra nights that are included in your cruise on land, which includes your hotel, your breakfast, your transportation to and from the ship, and all of your activities during that land portion. Let's get into that. We're talking about how we can celebrate the magic of the holiday season on the rivers with up to 2 complimentary nights on select 25 departures. Plus, you'll get up to $2,500 savings per stateroom. This is a great value. You can begin the new year immersed in the beauty, luxury, and joy of river cruising on certain 2025 New Year's cruises. If you plan your getaway by October 31st, 2025, you're in there. How about the best of Holland and Belgium Festival Delights? This is aboard the Ama Lucia, December 25th through January 1st, with a complimentary extended stay. You have one pre-cruise night on the Pastana Amsterdam Riverside Hotel on the 24th, and a post-cruise night on board the Ama Lucia in Amsterdam, January 1st. Check this one out. The Colors of Provence Festival Delights on Ama Christina, December 25th through January 1st, with a complimentary extended stay pre-cruise one night Intercontinental Hotel in Marseille, France on the 24th, and then post-cruise you'll be on the Ama Christina for an extra night in Lyon, France. Another great offer. Or we could get you on the enchanting Rhine Festival Delights voyage aboard the Ama Siena, December 25th to January 1st, 26th, with a complimentary extended stay pre-cruise one night in Movenpick Hotel, Basel, Switzerland on the 24th, and post-night again, post-cruise one night on board the Ama Siena in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. So basically, you're spending an extra day on the ship with each one of these that's included extra for free. You get an extra night in these floating hotels, which are beautiful floating hotels, by the way. Very comfortable to stay in an extra night. And you can enjoy the local sights and activities while you have a great place to stay before you fly home on your final day of your trip. All right, folks, we're switching gears here a little bit. Now we're going to talk about the celebration of music. They love music on Amawaterways, and they love to feature local artists along the countries that they visit. Now, this particular music river cruise that we're looking at is along the Danube itinerary. It's a high note it's going to hit in 2027. It's now open for reservations, and these unique music-focused journeys offer a new way to experience the river, featuring exclusive musical experiences and performances both on board and on shore. So they will have, I know they will have special concerts lined up when you dock, where you can go off and visit the local performance venues and see artists that are performing for you, specially designed for Amawaterways. Those concerts are privately attended, so there are not a lot of people. Let the music move you and take advantage of an early booking reward of up to $2,500 for every stateroom when you reserve by December 31st, 2025. So let's get started, folks. So let's look at this. Let's look at this sailing. Let's meet our musical hosts here. David Ryan, Director of Music at St. Michael Lutheran Church, and Music Director of the Dearborn Symphony, Stephen Jarvie. On certain sailings, there'll be your entertainment for the evening, as well as the lectures that they'll provide on the history and the impact of music in the different areas that you visit. On day one, you're in Budapest aboard your luxurious river cruise ship. Maybe you're exploring the city independently before the evening briefings, cocktail hour, and dinner. Day two, you're in Bratislava, Slovakia. You're exploring the coronation city of kings. You may visit the site like the Old Town Hall, Murbach Palace, and St. Martin's Cathedral. You're going to enjoy musical vignettes throughout the tour, enhancing the experience with live performances that capture the city's cultural essence. On day number three, you're in Melk, Austria. After your morning scenic cruise through the awe-inspiring Washoe Valley, you'll marvel at the golden-hued halls of Melk Abbey, that castle you see there. And afterwards, you may enjoy a performance from local musicians in or around the abbey. Day four, you're in Salzburg, Austria. You may enjoy a long excursion to Salzburg, beginning with a scenic drive. Be treated to a guided tour of Mozart's residence and his birthhouse. Great scenery that you'll see in Europe. On day five, day six, Vienna, Austria. Arrive in Vienna and enjoy a horse-drawn carriage ride through the historic city center. In the evening, you can experience a concert of Vienna's famed composers. The next day, visit the House of Music, an interactive museum where music comes alive. On days number 7 and 8, you're back at Budapest, Hungary. Before disembarking, you experience the grandeur of Budapest's Hungarian State Opera House with a local guide, stepping onto its iconic stage. Then you can visit the Liszt House, located in the Old Music Academy, which showcases personal belongings, pianos, and portraits of composer Frank Liszt. So guys, this voyage that I just went over day by day is actually this identical voyage that I'll be taking in December 5th of 2027, but it's going to be on the Amawaterways, which is a brand new ship on the Danube River as well. So it'll follow the same exact itinerary as this celebration of music, except again, it is a celebration of the exploration of the African diaspora. Those Africans that were displaced because of slavery, because of persecution, unrest, civil wars, whatever the case may be, as they were dispersed throughout the world, they went and made impacts on the different areas that they ended up living in. So it will focus on that on each day of the cruise, that it visits the same cities that we just went over for this sailing. So if you want to get in on either that one or the celebration of music, hey, you know how to find me. Next, we're going to talk about the current promotions that are available on Amawaterways. So stick around. So guys, you still have time to take advantage of the 2027 Early Booking Rewards program. It was originally scheduled for a deadline of September 30th, but it has been extended till December 31st. I suspect that because they still have seats to fill, still have ships they need to fill up. So they have went ahead and extended that offer so you can still take advantage of it. So again, what's the offer? For 2027 sailings, you can save up to $4,000 per stateroom when you reserve a 2027 river cruise. It's available in all stateroom categories, including your suites. That's a significant savings, anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 to $4,000, depending on what type of stateroom you have. And as long as you place your deposit by December 31st, 2025, you'll get that discount off your cruise. After that date, we don't know what January 1st will entail, but it'll have some type of discount. It may not be as large as this one. So keep that in mind so we can get you started early. We can get you on payment plans. We can get you on financing or whatever you need to get started. Let's look at what we have for complimentary airfare for European sailings. Here's what's left for holiday sailings for 2025 you can take advantage of for free air. You have the Taste of Bordeaux Festival Delights December 11th. the flavors of Portugal and Spain, December 13th, and you have the enticing Douro Festive Delights on December 16th. Here's a few more departures available in 2025 for free round-trip airfare from gateways throughout the United States. It shows you the special price if you want premium or first class in the second and third columns over here to the right, in the event that you don't take the free round-trip airfare. That's what those prices are indicating, what you would pay for business class or first class. That's per person, mind you. And they're showing Canadian rates on the far right, but keep in mind that we only sell U.S. packages here at Stapleton Direct Travel. Complimentary round-trip airfare to Egypt through December 31st, 2025 for your deposits for certain 2026 and 2027 departures are available. Or you can choose premium class airfare for $19.99 per person, or business class airfare for $29.99 per person, or you can receive up to $2,000 in cruise savings per stateroom for your 11-night itinerary. Again, you contact me at Stapleton Direct Travel if you want to get started on taking advantage of that promotion. You can book your flights with Amawaterways program, and they will provide your transportation to and from the airport, making sure that you're on time for your departure and for your arrival. Keep in mind, these will be economy seats, so you'll get basically whatever is available at that rate. This is this discounted rate, so don't expect the extra large seat or extra leg room or the premium classes. If you want to invest in that, there are options to do so, and I'll show you on this next slide we have coming up here. So with that, they have their Air Plus promotion, which is round-trip transatlantic flights and transfers at fixed rates starting at $899 per person for certain sailings, not all. It's combinable on select sailings with other promotions, $899 per person for 2025, $999 per person for 2026. If you choose premium economy, which is business class, that's $2,299 per person, or business/first class is $4,299 per person. It's also available on all sailings in Europe that are reserved 330 days or more in advance. Continue on, we're looking at the anniversary sale, the 23rd year of Amawaterways. You can receive up to a $2,500 stateroom discount and cruise savings. So we'll take a look at that. Again, guys, $2,500 cruise savings per stateroom if you book these by December 31st, 2025. There's limited time offers combinable with Air Plus fixed rates, again starting at $899 per person on airfare to Europe for select 25 and 2026 sailings. So again, we'll make sure you get all that, whatever you're entitled to, if you choose to take part in this. As a solo traveler, you can save up to 90% off the single supplement fee. The single supplement is normally charged at equal the amount of the price for one person, so you end up paying for two people. But here, you're only going to pay 10% of that fee, which is a very nice savings that you can see. Amawaterways values the service of a military member, whether they're a veteran or actively serving. They can always save $250 per member for both active service members and veterans. Or you can choose to buy one, get one offer instead. If it works out better for you, if you have more than yourself that's traveling and you want to get a nice discount, you can get that second person for free. And it's combinable with most of the other retail promotions. Combination or back-to-back cruises save 10% on each consecutive sailing, and there's no limit to how many of these you can use that for. And there's thousands of river cruise combinations available. As your advisor, I'm willing and ready and able to assist you to identify those combination cruises that you can take advantage of. And down below you see how it works. 10% cruise savings are applicable to all Europe sailings where the accommodation cruise is possible. It's combinable with current offers such as $2,000 off per stateroom, as well as the referral program and future cruise benefit program and loyalty benefits if they apply to your cruise. Future cruise benefit program: when on board your vessel or within 30 days after you get off, you can buy a $200 future cruise benefit certificate. What that does is give you 5% off your total, and it's combinable with the $100 loyalty program that you can get as a second or third or fourth cruise. So that's another great discount you could take advantage of. Guys, Amawaterways is the heart of the river. Ocean cruises take you to a country. Amawaterways take you through the country. And when you go through the country, when you dock at these different villages and towns throughout the countries you visit, you'll be up close and personal with all of the sites you want to see. If it's Paris and it's the Eiffel Tower, you're docking right down the river and you can see it all day until you leave. You can go to it several times a day while the ship is there. Whatever the attraction is, you'll be really close to it, usually within steps or within a short bike ride if you choose to use the bikes they have on board the ship for you at every port. You sign up for those bikes early because they do go fast. There's not enough for every person on the ship, but there's probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 or so. Usually they do get filled up quickly, but they do have cancellations and changes, so there's a good chance you can get one if you don't get one before you get on board. But that's a good way to see a lot of the areas that you visit by bicycle. Again, you have the hike options and you have the buses that will take you to the different attractions, and they'll outline that for you and let you know what's available during your sailing. You know, the food options that Amawaterways provides. It's gourmet dining, the chef's table, which is available to every guest once per sailing, and as a bonus on some sailings, it's available, and it's a great option for you to see the chef making your food during a 7-course meal. And you know, we were not dissatisfied with any of the food tastings and the quality of the food that they served. We were on board. The desserts, the coffee bar, all that is available to you. The coffee 24 hours a day, the pastries and such throughout the day, different times of the day. And I think room service was available up until about maybe midnight of each night. You generally, in most cases, you're early to bed because you know you're cruising at night. Most folks just turn in about 9:30, 10 o'clock. There are some that stay up later, and that's your choice. But this is the difference in the Amawaterways luxury river cruise vacation. And I want to point out some of the things that make it different. If you'd like to get in contact with me, 330-328-3205 is the number. I'll put the contact card. It'll be running up here right now as we close out here, the contact card, which my email address will be included, and also my co-branded website. If you go to my website and you poke around, you see something that you're really interested in, you can literally book and place your deposit, and it'll come back to me. I'll get notified. I'll get credit for it. It's just like you would have picked up the phone and booked directly with me. So if you want to do that, you can call the number, use the email address, or use the website. So until next time, I appreciate you guys for being here. Wednesday night is a valuable part of your time, and I do really appreciate you. So I thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.
The Magdalena is not just a river. It is memory in motion. It is the pulse of a nation, a liquid thread stitching past and present, with the shimmer of ancestral stories. On these sacred waters, where dreams drift like butterflies of yellow paper, we christen not merely a vessel, but a promise.
I named this ship Ama Magdalena.
A promise that wonder shall sail again, that solitude may find its companion, and that every guest aboard the Ama Magdalena shall feel the timeless breath of Colombia, whispering